Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pensacola Super Speedway for race 14 of 15 for season 3 in the NRSL Aces Republic of Gamers Truck Series. This is attempt number 2 because when I try to take onboards with this computer and I'm starting and stopping so many clips because we cannot go green at this racetrack. I press these buttons right here that are lighting up too many times and the game's just like freeze, and our 2003 has stopped working. So, I might not be able to give you the best rec recaps as far as, you know, what I'm probably going to do now is I'm going to record the race. Any incidents that happen, I'm going to look at after I've done the race. So that way the replay's saved, I've done the exports there, and there's no risk. And yeah, that's what's going to happen. So let's go through the starting lineup really quickly. Bobo Jones, RJ Bishop on the front row. We know Jones has been doing great. Jack James and Gatlin Downey, row 2. Nico Tringali, Austin Mendez, row 3. Zach Rogers, Audra Baranauskas in row 4. With Tyler Markell and Joe Jefferson in row 5. Looking at the points, nobody's locked into the next round. Larry Hagan's your points leader, 2 points over Adam Flickinger. 4 over Patrick Smith, and 8 over Henry Sanford. Sanford's got 9 points over Logan York, 12 over Adam Garcia, and 15 over Austin Mendez. So those three just mentioned are going to need some help. If they are to make it to the final 4, let's go trackside for the command to fire engines. Command has been given. I'm sure some people are probably like, oh, what happened in the first recording? Well, without saying names, let me put it this way. Lap 5, we saw the first accident. There were 2 separate accidents that were both pretty small. Only 4 drivers DNF'd. There was a second accident on lap 12 after restarting on lap 9. That was also small. Restarted on 17. People ran out of gas. Some more people pit. Someone came out of pit road. LePage, the leader, in a way. 3 trucks spun. And then they restarted. And then the big one happened. The big one happened in the second half of the race, which was kind of a cool storyline. And I was like, should I record onboards? And I was like, yes. Should I do them now? And I was like, yeah, let's do it now. We should be fine. The game's been doing fine. And what do you know? I go to do the first onboard and click play, and boom, game crashes. So I've got to change how I do that. So I like doing onboards for you guys because it really shows you what happens. But I think from now on, all onboards will be recorded after the race is official, and along with all the stupid wrecks that happen. I'll just have to be smart and make sure I line everything up in editing correctly. But that's about it. So without further ado, we're going to go racing at Pensacola. Oh man, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. No, I'm not excited. Because there's probably going to be another 5 cautions in this race too. Bobo Jones, RJ Bishop leading him down. Green flag is out. We are green. 4 of our 7 playoff drivers will advance to battle for a championship at Texas. And I haven't really said this yet, but the truck champion will most likely receive an offer from a cup team to drive for them next season. There's a lot of people retiring, so there's going to be a good amount of open slots. Bobo Jones leading them. You know, this track is known for being one of the rare super speedways where the middle line can get a run and keep the lead at the start-finish line. But Bobo Jones did just that. James went to his inside, but Jones got the run off of 2, went back down, and he holds on to the lead. This track's just known to give us photo finishes in general. And they are already going to go 4 wide. I'm going to remind myself, I'm not looking at these wrecks until after the race is official and over. Kind of like what I did at no caution races. I just look at them all after. So maybe I should just do that from now on. Anyways, back to the action. Tyler Markell up in 2nd place behind Bobo Jones. James Ellison in 3rd, been doing pretty good lately. Papyrus, he was running well, bad strategy. But last week at Darlington, he did a pretty good job, and we are 4 wide, several rows right now. As Bobo Jones doing a pretty good job, still leading from the pole, something you don't normally see at a super speedway. Ellison's going to make a move on Markell for 2nd. Hartnett up here in 4th. You can see Patrick Smith in the middle of a 3 wide right behind these leaders. Definitely a good position to be in. You don't want to be back there in the 4 wide with all your other playoff competitors. As Ellison moves in line behind Jones. Those two were working together pretty good at Darlington last week when they had to chase down Dylan Young and Joshua Osborne. Hartnett going to take that position away from Ellison. Adam Flickinger we can see in the distance all the way at the back of the pack. You don't want to be back there, man. We've made it to lap 4. We'll see if we make it to 5 like we did in my first attempt. Oh, excuse me again. Bobo Jones, though, still hanging on strong, man. Leading this race. It's unbelievable. Yep, no accidents. James Qualls getting a bit of a run. Trying to find a way to maybe get by Ellison. Instead, Ellison's going to get pushed back by Hartnett for 2nd place. Qualls up to 3rd. Logan York's up here in 4th. So you're 4 wide in the back. Almost looks like they might have been 5 wide, but Bobo Jones staying strong. We made it to lap 5 again. So it looks like the trend is staying pretty good right now. So my phone is going off. Vibration Central. And Bobo Jones, man, I don't know. He has been so strong lately. Got my phone on vibrate for a reason because I'm waiting for a phone call, but I think I'm just going to call them after I'm done with this race. Top 3 single file. Oh, there it is. Ellison and Qualls make a move, but Qualls is ditching Ellison too. As we've made it past where my first recording was, so this is pretty happy. So now, with a fresh mind, we'll just keep racing here. As James Qualls, your winner here last season, goes to the lead. Matthew Brown in the 8, Adam Garcia in the 18, Adam Flickinger in the 16. 207 miles an hour. So now Bobo Jones is going to be in the danger zone as he rides that top line. Matthew Brown will make a move for the lead. They are 4 wide behind them. And the more 4 wides you got, the more dangerous it gets. I see a 5 wide with Jones all the way at the top of it. That's dangerous. It looks like they settled it out. Adam Garcia looking to maybe get a bonus point for leading a lap if he can hang on to it. But we're definitely looking closer and closer towards that first wreck of the night. They're 4 wide for second. That's Donovan Cage on the bottom. Larry Hagan giving him a push. Ooh, Garcia couldn't block. That might cost him a lap lead. Ellison's all the way at the top. 4 wide, 5 wide going on in here. My goodness gracious. Cage leads at the line. That denies Garcia a lap lead. And we got a wreck, and Adam Flickinger's in it. Oh, there's so much destruction. Oh my gosh. Austin Howes jumps up the track, but he holds it. First accident of the evening. Garcia and Hagan made it through. It looks like Austin Mendez made it through. Is anyone up here going to make a move for the lead? Cage looks like he's got it locked up. Hagan, Garcia, Mendez, they all make it through. Don't know about everyone else though. Definitely the big 1.5. Donovan Cage will lead him to the caution. Start of lap 9. Joe Jefferson smoking his day over. Patrick Smith. Oh man, you can just tell he has heavy damage. Charles Jackson's hood is crammed up. Is there anybody on pit road? Yes, there is. Keith Rich, Peter Onjak, Adam Flickinger, Alexander Rose, Seth Cole, Danny Jones, Delon Ibrahimium. So plenty of trucks on pit road. Henry Sanford, Logan York are in the back of this pack. We'll see what happens there. So Donovan Cage is your leader. In the editing process of this video, we'll take you back to look at the wreck replay and show you what brought out the first caution of the night. All right, here we are looking back at the race replay. They were 5 wide. Dylan Young, Adam Flickinger, Ibrahimium, Zach Rogers, and James Qualls. And the contact starts when Flickinger gets to the right side of Peter Onjak. They were also 5 wide in front of them. But they'll get saved. Matthew Brown around, Qualls around, Seth Cole around. Oh, they actually did wreck in front of them too. Rowe gets clipped by Downey. We'll look at that in a minute. But down here, Jackson sideways. Flickinger sideways. Logan York slamming the brakes. Ooh, Danny Jones hits the 7 of Keith Rich. So they all get involved in that. Seth Cole spinning, and yeah, these guys just all piled up. And it looks like Rowe saved it. So no one hit the 83. So that's actually it for that wreck. But let's take an onboard with the 16 of Adam Flickinger. On board with Adam Flickinger. Involved in this one, playoff hopes might be up in smoke. Doesn't look like he got a lot of damage, just bounced around and got stuck. So he should continue. I actually missed this the first time through. I was wondering what happened to Patrick Smith and Henry Sanford. Sanford and Hudson had gone down on the apron to miss the wreck. And Hudson just gets into the back of Sanford. And right here, turns him up the track. Patrick Smith, Jack James, Ibrahimium, Joe Jefferson had no idea. And man, some of them really slammed the wall. Smith, you can see, getting turned around crazy. Hudson and Dylan Young get involved. They spin out. Sanford's able to keep it going. But then there are trucks coming here. Oh, Ellison, Wong, Soto, they're going to make it through somehow. Alexander Rowe's going to pile drive Ibrahimium. Rear tires off the ground. Looks like everyone else doing pretty okay. Smith still spinning. And Logan York was think able to make through this? Yeah, he was. That's what happened to those drivers. Ooh, that was close. So tough break for them, but with that, we are done with the replay for now. Let's get you back to the race. Getting ready to go back racing out of the race. Danny Jones, Keith Rich, Dylan Ibrahimian, Alexander Rowe, Joe Jefferson, Patrick Smith, James Qualls, Charles Jackson, Dylan Young, and Henry Sanford. Adam Flickinger 2 laps down. Not sure if he's going to be retired out or not. He just got bumped up to 30th. Oh, he is running. Oh, man. Seth Cole and Peter Onjak 2 laps down as well. 23 trucks on the lead lap. Here's your rundown order. Donovan Cage in the lead. Adam Garcia second. Austin Mendez is third. Gardner fourth. Hagan fifth. Turner sixth. Wong seventh. Dunn eighth. Ellison ninth. And Baran Oscus is 10th. Logan York sits 20th. So that's the top 4 of the playoff drivers. Adam Flickinger sits in 30th. He should bump up to 26th, and then it's going to come down to points. So let's write down where the 2 DNF drivers will finish. Patrick Smith will officially get 31st, which will just give him 12 points. And if my math is correct, Henry Sanford will get bumped down to 24th, but we'll wait and see for certain. Green flag is back out, and indeed, so Sanford gets 27th. That'll be 16 points on the day for him. Donovan Cage out front leading this race. Can one of the playoff drivers get up there? As they are 3 wide. So York, Garcia, and Mendez, who are all outside looking in, they're still all in the race. They've just got to finish high enough on a difference to pass Henry Sanford. And Patrick Smith might get knocked out too. Flickinger's still in the race, so he'll at least finish better than Smith and Sanford. That gives him a little more of a cushion. But Adam Garcia to the front of the field. Is he going to get a lap lead? This would help him a lot, and he does. So give the 18 a lap lead. How about that? But now to the race lead is the 45 of Austin Mendez, one of his competitors in the bottom 7, or bottom 3. But Ellison will make a move. So 26 total trucks still on the track, 23 on the lead lap. As Ellison will go to the inside. Matthew Brown making a move. Logan York's gotten himself up into the top 5 in just 2 laps. So you see who's damaged. RJ Bishop, Adam Flickinger, not surprised. The rest of the pack, though, looking pretty good. We still have a chance of another accident. You know, they can go 4 wide up here. James Ellison in the race lead, man. What would it mean for this man, sophomore Truck Series driver, to get a win? Ellison with a strong lead right now, maybe too much of a lead. Logan York's going to get a run here. He's not going to get him at the line. Now, if we go green long enough, we'll see green flag pit stops. Logan York will trying to take the lead from Ellison here. Ellison has enough help on the top to get that run back. Yeah, he's getting the run. They're going to be 4 wide, though, behind them. No, no, wait, yep. Tyler Markell makes it 4 wide. Oh, boy. It's going to go down to 3 wide. Someone's got to lead this lap. Does Logan York get a bonus point, or does Ellison get him? York got that lap led. So Logan York with a lap led, that's going to help him out. But now he is getting swamped in the middle, 3 wide. Markell and Ellison looking to battle for the lead. Oh, Ellison put all the way at the top, 3 wide. Once again, let's look. Oh, we have a caution. Jack James is on the track. There was a wreck in turn 1. Colt Hudson's destroyed. Nico Tringale's been destroyed. This is going to help Adam Flickinger out. Jacob Dunn with damage. Looks like Hagen might have gotten involved. Otherwise, looks like he slowed up perfectly fine. So coming to complete lap 17, James Ellison will be the leader. Let's see if these drivers settle it out. But our second caution flag of the day is going to benefit Adam Flickinger, as it looks like there should be at least 2 or 3 more drivers out of this race. That's 2 or 3 more points for him. So it looks like they will settle it down. Will anyone ram into them, though? That's the big question. On Jack will tap the 24. Oh, you don't want to do it, Hagen. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, Bobo Jones into Jacob Dunn, Donovan Cage, and around goes the 50. Austin Alves slams into the 6. Man, these guys just don't know how to slow down, I guess, at a certain part of the racetrack. Man. So 3 trucks confirmed down. Take a look at the race replay, and then we'll take you to the race restart. All right, we're looking at this one here. Another 5 wide situation. Don't understand what the deal is with these guys wanting to go 5 wide. You got Cage, James, Tringale, and there's the contact. Sends him up into the 49 of Hudson. Dunn gets turned down in the Alves. Donovan Cage nowhere to go. Larry Hagen on the brakes here. Cage gets turned by Wong, and then go. Oh, Hagen actually gets into this. Looks like they get it. They keep it together. Nope, Cage is going to slam into the 50 again. Spins him out. Seth Cole, Peter Onjak going to drive on through this mess. Tringale going to slam the left side of Jack James. That actually props him up into a barrel roll. You know, it's not a super speedway race without someone doing a barrel roll. And oh man, look at that. Rear tires off the ground from some weird kind of grab. Well, Hudson was involved in that. And yeah, that is what caused that caution. So with that said, we'll get you back to the race in action. Getting ready to go back racing here at Pensacola out of the race. Jack James, Nico Tringale, Bobo Jones, and Donovan Cage. That'll bump Adam Flickinger up to 21st place. Colt Hudson also 2 laps down. So four trucks 2 laps down, 18 on the lead lap. Leaves us with 19 laps to go. Ellison in the lead, Downey 2nd, Turner 3rd, Gardner 4th, Hartnett 5th, Zach Rogers 6th, Bishop 7th, Markell 8th, Garcia 9th, and Logan York 10th. Mendez sits in 12th, and Larry Hagen in 16th. Flickinger definitely getting the help he needs to be what will be 21st, and then the possibility of getting up to 19th. As we look here at the points, Mendez Garcia and York are looking pretty good now. That's less positions they have to worry about. Sanford and Smith are the definites that they should clear. Let's see. Sanford has 15 points over Mendez. The easy way of doing this is seeing how far back Mendez could get. So that's 15 points for Sanford and 19 for Smith. That's just a tie, by the way. You have to finish at least 11th to clear Henry Sanford, or 12th if you lead a lap. To clear Patrick Smith, it's the same thing because Smith got 4 less points than Sanford. So Smith and Sanford are going to tie up from this finishing positions. And then Mendez has to finish at least 11th to pass them. And then you just take away 3 positions. 14th for Garcia and 17th for Logan York. So you take all those guys, and that's where they got to finish. Now, since York and Garcia led laps, they can actually get away with 18th and 15th. So that's good for York because there's only 18 trucks on the lead lap. But of course, you don't want to finish bare minimum. So we'll see what happens with these 18 laps remaining. James Ellison in the lead. Everyone's going to have to pit one more time, so keep that in mind. Adam Flickinger falls to 22nd. Now, there's no way they're going to gain enough points on him unless they finish top 5. But Sanford and Smith are definitely done, depending where those 3 finish. So definitely interesting. You want to sit here and you want to be like, I don't want that. You don't want that guy to finish in that position. Meanwhile, Logan York, it looks like he wants to lead some more. Same with Austin Mendez. Mendez maybe wants to lead a lap. Larry Hagan probably the only driver safe right now. Then again, because of the way the top 5 works, you can gain so many more points. 4th place is another 3 positions to 5th. And then again, 10th is a 2 position jump from 11th, and 5th 2 position jump from 6th. So again, just to reiterate, 11th down is a 1 point difference. 10th to 11th is a 2 point difference. Then it goes up a point to 9th, up another point, 8th, 1 more point for 7th, 1 more point for 6th, 2 more points for 5th, 3 more for 4th, another 3 more points for 3rd, 4 more points for 2nd. And obviously, if any of these guys won, they'd lock in automatically, so the points difference right there doesn't even matter. But Logan York to the lead. Mendez on his bumper in 2nd. They're doing what they need to do to pass those that have had to retire. Let's take a look. Who's slow? Flickinger indeed, 22nd place. Bishop, Alves, 17th and 18th. Baran-Oscus, 16th. Onjak, a lap down. Hagan passing Dunn for 14th. I mean, that pretty much all but solidifies Mendez and York passing Sanford and Smith in the standings, as they are 3 wide for the lead. Hartnett on the bottom. They'll be coming to 15 to go this time by. And pit stops. No playoff drivers, though. Hartnett was one of them to pit. Hartnett led them down anyway. Let's see who exactly came down pit road. Gardner, Zach Rogers, Jesse Turner, and Seth Cole. So 4 Cup drivers. RJ Bishop. Well, Hartnett is a former Cup driver, and so is Zach Rogers, but Zach's going back next year. That puts Hagan up to 10th. So right now, it looks like the 4 guys who are going to make it are all up here in this main pack. Mendez led a lap. So that bumps him up to 17th. as a minimum finishing position. And now, granted, that's just to get by Sanford and Patrick Smith, I believe. Garcia's going to lead a group down pit road. York, Mendez, they stay out. Hagan stays out. Adam Flickinger had another 2 more points than Smith. He runs in 22nd though, and Hagan's doing pretty good. So it could come down to York, Garcia, and Mendez battling it out. Garcia has 3 less points than York coming in, and Mendez 3 less than Garcia. So 6-point difference from Mendez to York. 3-point difference Garcia to York and Mendez to Garcia. Logan York will pit with Markel this lap. Mendez stays out with Wong, Soto, and Hagan. So they're going to catch Bishop, who's slow. Mendez slows up, even though he could have just blared right by him on the top side. Going to bunch them up. And Garcia's the first one out of pit road. There's Logan York. So it looks like Soto will pit. Hagan stays out. So this group right now just continuing to stay on the track. So Hagan will help himself out with the lap lead. Excuse me. So that'll lessen the suffering for him in case he gets in a wreck. But I think we're at the point now where they're all so spread out and singled up that we will end this race under green unless something crazy happens. Mendez trying to make a move on Wong, has no help. Now he does. Question is, who's pitting here? It looks like maybe just Hagan. And indeed is the case. Hagan by himself. So Hudson, Wong, and Mendez continuing to stretch this run out. And I forgot Hudson is actually 2 laps down. So it's actually just 2 leaders right here. Mendez and Wong, and they're actually going a lot slower than they would want to. Baranauskas has continued to stay out. Austin Alves. Soto's all by himself. And here's the lead pack. It'll be coming to 10 to go this time by. And they're still staying out. They're giving up a lot of track time doing this, but they'll gain that time back when they pit for less fuel than what the others have done. They were dead even at the line. It looks like Baranauskas has elected to stay out, so has Austin Alves. Hagan in 5th. He gets caught by Hartnett. Hartnett leading this group. There's Garcia. There's York. Mendez and... Oh, Jonathan Wong's running out of fuel. Jonathan Wong has run out of fuel as Mendez continues to stay out. So I guess Wong wanted to pit last time by, but he couldn't get down. That's going to hurt his finish. Baranauskas stays out with Onjak on her tail. What about Austin Alves? What's he going to do here? He stays out. Adam Flickinger staying out with him. But Adam 2 laps down. So Mendez, I guess, just trying to lead as many laps as he can here. Guess electing to go and stretch it as far as he can style fuel run here. It is Pensacola after all. Oh, but they gaining like a second and a half on him a lap. He's going to get some draft off Markel here, but he's pitting. Hudson will follow him down. Baran, Oskus, and Onjak as well. And it looks like Alves will be pitting. So these drivers electing to pit at 8 to go. And the battle for the lead between teammates Garcia and Zach Rogers. Rogers tries to clear the 18, can't quite do it. So he'll stay in line with Downey. Johnny Gardner making a move, 3 wide. There goes Baran Oskus. There's Colt Hudson. There's Mendez. Where's he going to come out in this? Was it worth it? You don't want to lose that pack. Well, he's going to come out right in front of him. The dog is snoring away. So Mendez will come out in front as Rogers and Downey battle for what is second. But they're going to have to slow up for Mendez. Downey, he's trying to find a way by. He can't find anything. He goes low as Mendez pulls to the top, and now everyone's moving. 7 laps left. Oh, we're going to go 4 wide. That might be a bad idea. That's Gardner and Logan York in the middle. Garcia's all the way to the top. Remember, they know that they have cleared, looking at this pack, Mendez, Garcia, and York are all up here in this top 12 pack, so they are all good to go. However, Adam Flickinger's 19th. He's not going to finish worse than 22nd, and Hagan is in this top 10 pack. So it's going to come down to the points difference between those bottom 3 for that last transfer spot, unless one of them wins. So keep those names in the hat: Garcia, York, and Austin Mendez. And remember that York has 3 points over Garcia and 6 over Mendez. That's the battle you want to watch. And then if Garcia has 4 or more points than York, you got to watch if Mendez has 4 or more points over Garcia. How about Gatlin Downey? Finished 2nd place last week. Arguably should have won the race, but somehow Austin Alves stretched it 2 more laps and lapped the whole field. Five laps to go at Pensacola. We're at the point now where if we got a caution, the race would end. You look at the positions at the line. Mendez in 4th. Already more points than Garcia. Garcia in 10th. To York in 11th. That's not enough. Remember, all 3 of these guys have led laps tonight. So it's going to come down to positions. Hartnett in the lead now over Downey. As we're seeing, because of the different pack lines, it's going to be very difficult to make a good move. You need the help. You need help. Oh boy. 4 to go at the line this time by. 4 laps away from deciding our final 4 in Season 3. 2017 champion Philip Goldberg drove a Toyota. Last year's champ James Qualls drove a Toyota. But if you look at these 7 drivers, the only ones in Toyota were Adam Flickinger, Patrick Smith, and Adam Garcia. The rest Chevrolets. Actually, Hagen's in a Ford. But then the rest are Chevrolets. Hartnett still leading. None of our 3 borderline drivers are in the top 5. That's a safe spot to be if you're looking to get in on points. Hagen, who drives a Ford, and Flickinger in a Toyota, should be locks. So it's going to be crazy. One of those 3 drivers isn't going to get it. So Smith and Sanford are going to fall down to 6th and 7th, and that leaves 2 spots between York, Garcia, and Mendez, pending who finishes where. As Hartnett catches RJ Bishop here at 3 to go. Turner in 2nd. Garcia's up to 3rd. Wait, are these guys going to pit? Garcia goes middle. Oh, they're catching Adam Flickinger now. No one's pitting, but it's getting chaotic. Turner to the inside of the 16. Who got held up by the 16? Oh, Garcia's up there. Oh no, Adam Garcia might be the one out of luck. Mendez in the top 10. People making moves. There's Logan York. Turner 3 wide with Hartnett and Elson. York's going to make it 3 wide into turn 3. How about Zach Rogers, part-time driver in the 51 this season? Could he get his first win of the year? He pushes Logan York to the lead. They'll be coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to go at Pensacola. Who's in the right place at the right time? York, Rogers, side by side through 1 and 2. Ellison creeping up behind the 33. Larry Hagen's on the bottom. Mendez is in the middle. Garcia closing up at the back of the pack at the last second. York gets a pretty good run here off of turn 2. They're going to catch Austin Alves. York clears the 51. Is that going to do it? Hagen and Mendez are fighting for that 4th place position. Off of turn 4 to the checkered flag. Logan York will win his 2nd race of the year, and he will be in the final 4 at Texas. How about that? The 3rd rookie on the year to win twice. And oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What a race. Hagen gets 4th, Mendez 5th. Mendez, 5th place position gives you 40 points. Garcia's 8th gives him 36. So that's a 4-point difference between Mendez and Garcia for the last spot. So according to my math, Mendez should get it. So our final 4 should be Hagen, Flickinger, York, and Mendez, based on my math, which should be correct. Regardless, Logan York's your winner. You'll see if the math is correct in a moment. But what a race, and I'll see you guys for the Cup race. Peace out for now.